The following parts are included in the GAEA 2.1 Spatial Light Modulator Kit. A quick start guide. The GAEA 2.1 driver unit with attached phase-only display and device mount. A USB with USB-C flash drive containing the SLM software and manuals. A 12-volt power supply and cable. An HDMI cable. A mini USB to USB cable. A magnetic display mount with heatsink. In some cases, the SLM is delivered with an active thermal management. The TMS-001 thermal management system contains a display mount with Peltier element in combination with a passive heatsink, a controller unit with power supply, and a USB cable. The manual for the TMS-001 thermal management system can be found in the supplied USB flash drive. First, connect the device to the computer using the supplied HDMI cable. Then, connect the power supply to the driver unit. To test the SLM device, first install the SLM software from the supplied USB flash drive. Start the HOLOEYE SLM Slideshow player software. A device detection dialog pops up, which indicates possible conflicts with the graphics card or system settings. If everything is configured right, the device detection will automatically close after a few seconds. If there are any conflicts, the according settings will be marked in red. To adjust the settings, click on the Configure Device button. The following configuration dialog suggests possible settings. To apply the selected settings, click on Change Mode. Close the Settings dialog. All settings should be now marked in green. Click on the Use Device button. Now click Files at the menu and select New Slideshow. You can actually use any image for this initial test. At a fresh installation of the Slideshow player, the file selection starts at a Samples folder. We will now use one of the supplied test images. From the Collection folder, choose the folder with the correct resolution, which is 3840 by 2160 pixels for the GAEA 2.1 SLM. Select the Gray Images folder and choose one image. Click Open. The following dialog allows you to edit your slideshow or image like steering, focusing, or flipping the image. For now, just click OK. Now hit the play button to address the image on the SLM display. To check if the SLM is working properly, place a linear polarizer on the display and turn it until you can see the addressed image. Alternatively, you can also make this quick test without the need of installing any software by manually checking and adjusting the graphics card settings and using any image viewer to address a test image. To check your graphics card settings, right-click on the desktop and select Display Settings from the context menu. Select Extend these displays from the Multiple Displays select box on the top right. Confirm the settings by clicking Keep Changes. To check the resolution of the SLM, click on the second monitor and scroll down to the Resolution select box. Adjust the resolution to 3840 by 2160 if necessary, and select Keep Changes. To test the SLM display, open any image file in an image viewer. We use the Windows Photo Viewer. Switch to full screen mode, using the arrow on the bottom right or by pressing F11. Now, move the window to the SLM display by pressing Windows plus Shift followed by the right arrow key. To bring the image back to the main screen, press Windows plus Shift followed by the left arrow key. Windows is now configured to properly address the GAEA 2.1 SLM. Now place a linear polarizer on the display and turn it until you can see the addressed image. These quick tests work for all GAEA display versions, no matter which wavelength range they are optimized for. To use the SLM for phase modulation, additional settings may be required as explained in the next video. GAEA 2.1 Spatial Light Modulator Configuration.